This is a 1973 Ferrari Dino. It's not a chairs and flares.
Nope.
Okay. How long have you had it?
I've had it for approximately 2 years.
I love the color, by the way.
Thank you. It used to be red.
It used to be red.
Yeah.
And you said, I don't care. I'm going to make it blue.
And it used to be Wayne Creaney's car.
Really?
Before it was Wayne Creaney's, the gentleman who owns this. And he pulled in today, he looked at him, he looked at me, and he goes, I think that used to be my car. And he bought it in 1973 and brought it over from Dino.
Wow.
Yep.
Now you got the Targa,
Yep.
which makes it a GTS, I believe, right?
It does.
And how do you enjoy driving it?
I haven't driven it once since I bought it.
Really?
Yep. Sits in the garage, I look at it. And
wow. What attracted you to this car? My favorite feature on this car is that back glass window that curves. I've never seen anything else quite like it, and I just think they did such a great job on that back window.
They did a great job on the back window. Actually, he did a great job on the whole car. It's got
That's
such
true.
a sexy look to it and some beautiful curves going down it.
Absolutely, I agree. I couldn't agree more. So, what for you? What was it that made you say, "I need to get this is the car I need to own"?
One was the color.
Yeah.
Two was the sexiness of the car, the curves, like I said before, and it's you don't see a lot of them.
No, you don't see a lot of them.
And I know where it came from, so that was the most important part.
I think everything about this car is just special. The bumpers are great, the exhaust's great, and the fact that it's a Ferrari, but a lot of Ferrari enthusiasts would say it's not a Ferrari, although I think that's been settled in the last few years. There's no,
Right.
It's the only Ferrari with no Ferrari badging on it.
Correct.
It's a beautiful car. What about the engine? It's a mid-engine car. Can we show off the engine? Would
Yes,
that be
we can.
okay? And I'd love to show off the interior as well. So you don't drive this at all?
No.
Look at the door handles, by the way. Get a shot of those door handles. The little like silver thing on the window is the door handle. That's a beautiful engine. So that's a six-cylinder stuffed in there. I believe it's a V6. Is that right, Matt?
It is
a
2.4 liter. That's why 246, 2.4 liter 6.
And this car put out about 190 horsepower, if I'm correct.
You are correct.
And this is beautiful, beautiful example. So you truck this here today?
Yeah. We trailer it wherever we go.
And you've had no desire to drive it.
I have a little bit of desire to drive it, but I'm afraid with the stone chips and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, it was a 3-year restoration project. There was no rust or anything on the car. It just needed to be rehabbed, being so old.
How many miles does it have on it?
Approximately
1,000?
Yep.
Look at the door handles right here. These are beautiful. These are the door handles.
Very similar.
I believe you actually have the Daytona seats in there. Is that correct?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it doesn't have the flares, but it has the Daytona
So
seats.
out of the 4 options, I got 3. The Daytona
Right. You got the
seats.
Targa.
No, it was the Daytona seats. It was the power windows, and it was the air conditioning.
Ah.
Targa top was a standard on the GTS.
What one doesn't have?
It doesn't have the flares,
Oh.
which would have changed the wheels to
Factory
Campanello
option.
rims.
Right.
Gotcha.
And I knew it was about $17,000.
A little bit less, but yes.
Well, I guess, yeah, sure.
Well, at a time when the Daytona went for 22.
And the mouse here dashboard was difficult reproduction, but we got an original mouse here dashboard
Wow.
back in there.
Would you be willing to start it for us? Is that okay? 'Cause
I
know
would.
Oh, that'd be great, because I
Yeah.
know you don't drive it, but I'd love to hear it start up.
It might take me a minute or two to
That's
get in.
okay. By the way, you probably don't know this because you've never driven it, but to heat this car, it vents from the engine. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And so I think this car has a very, very unique sound. Now that I dropped the microphone, sorry about that, folks. It has a very unique sound. I really love these, Matt. I just think they're so beautiful. Everything was thought about in these cars.
It's curvy where the 308 is angular,
Right.
but it's also a reflection of its time too, because this car was designed in the late 60s.
Listen to this. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Is that the best sounding car we've heard?
They're all different.
Come on.
The Jag was pretty good too.
This sounds amazing.
I'm talking about the E-Type.
Oh. How do you like that, guys? That sounds good. You like the exhaust? The exhaust sounds good. Yeah. Oh, I love this exhaust. Thank you so much. Wow. Wonderful. That I just said I think this is the best sounding car here, to me personally. It has a very great tone. It's a very unique sound. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I hope you get a chance. I mean, you're enjoying it by looking at it, but I hope you get a chance to enjoy it. Maybe even take it for a spin one day, safely.
One of these days.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. There you go. That's a 73 Dino GTS. Great car.